that Donald is not popular with immigrants and Hispanics. He got 25% of their vote.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Which is not bad for a rich white guy.
For a Republican.
A Republican rich white guy.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, Marco Rubio wasn't getting a whole lot more than that.
No, I imagine he got the 75%, but yeah. I would expect him to get 100% if what the Democrats and the liberals are saying.
Cruz probably had some, but
yeah, that's right. He's he's Canadian or something, isn't he? I don't know.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Yeah,
Cuban. No, not Cuban. I don't know.
He's a Cuban Canadian American.
Guatemalan. I don't remember.
It's very confusing.
Yeah.
No, I think he's. Isn't his father Cuban?
That sounds maybe.
And his mother was American.
Again, let's stick to things we know about. What do we know about?
Doesn't really matter what we know about.
Now, Scotch.
Scotch is good. How is that? Is it getting smoother as you drink it?
It's a little watery.
Well, it's because you... I mean, it shouldn't be.
Here's some good news.
Okay.
Mr. Garland. He's...
maybe our next...
Yeah.
Supreme.
What's his Merrick? Is that
Merrick.
How to say his first name?
That's a good Merrick.
Is he German?
Merrick Garland? I don't know what that
Irish,
is.
Maybe?
No, I don't know what Garland. I don't.
Okay.
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so
he's been nominated by the president to
because the president thinks
Justice
that he's
a
good moderate, that the Republic. And I heard people on talk radio talking about how well he's thought of. I mean,
No,
Republicans have come out and said that he's great, and Democrats love him.
It's true.
This is what Dave Capel wrote, and he's a gun guy.
Yeah.
He's an attorney. He's been active in all kinds of Second Amendment stuff. This is what he said. He said, Merrick Garland is a judge. This is 2008, he said this. Merrick Garland is a judge on the U.S. Court of Appeals in D.C. He could be counted on not only to oppose Second Amendment rights in general, but even to nullify explicit congressional statutes that protect those rights. For instance, in 2007, a 3-judge panel of the D.C. Circuit ruled that the D.C. handgun ban in the case of Parker versus D.C., which became District of Columbia versus Heller, when it went before the Supreme Court, the D.C. government asked for a rehearing of the case. Now, this is a federal circuit course. Before all 10 judges. 6 judges voted not to hear the case. They agreed with the decision. 4 judges didn't. He was one. He wanted a chance to validate the handgun ban in D.C. So he is no friend of the Second Amendment.
Yeah.
So if that's important to you, and I think it is, because I think freedom is protected by the individual right to keep and bear arms, I don't know if that's a good guy, but it sounds like he's going to go through with flying colors.
Oh, no, he won't.
You don't think so?
No.
I haven't heard much opposition. Who's opposing it?
Rand Paul.
Well, yeah. He's like the leprechaun among, giants.
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz has not said anything about it.
Yes, he did.
I haven't heard anything. What did he say?
Well, he said we shouldn't vote on anybody until after the election.
Yeah, but he didn't comment on Merrick.
I think he did, but whatever.
Maybe we should stick with something we know.
Good conservative Republicans like Warren Hatch, he supports Garland.
Mm-hmm.
Supported him back in 2008 because he was on the short list to be nominated in 2008 when Elena Kagan was nominated.
And, well, the thing is, he was opposed when he was being appointed to the appeals court in D.C.
Yeah, he's on the Court of Appeals, the D.C. Court of Appeals.
That was a struggle to get him. It took him 2 years, I heard. So John McCain probably would support him.
Yeah, exactly. All of the moderates would support him. No, that's true.
I know.
That's why he has so much support from Republicans. Most of them are moderate. Liberal.
Right, and that scares me.
Yeah, it is scary. He would be just as bad as most of the rest of the Supreme Court, right? I mean, he would be right in there with Justice Roberts and with the liberals on the court.
Well, Roberts was supposed to be a conservative that
but wasn't.
Switched over.
That's what you call a moderate.
On the other hand, Sotomayor, I think, wasn't it?
What?
Kind of surprised us where she actually kind of supported a Second Amendment issue in one of them there that was surprising. It was either her or Kegel or whatever.
Kegel.
Kegel exercise. Squish her head between. Never mind. Let's see. We got nothing. Oh, how about this? Now this is a thinker. You won't get this because you're not as effeminate as I am. But
that's true.
what do you get when you cross a pillowcase with a stone?
A pillow stone?
A shamrock.
Wow.
You know what a sham is?
Yeah,
See, there's
saying.
only a few men over 40 that are single that would know what sham was.
All right.
Let's move on.
You have another one?
No, well, I got to save them. I only got a few gold ones here.
You don't have any gold ones.
What?
What do you want to talk about? I don't even know.
I have nothing to talk about.
Let's listen to Bernie Sanders. Do you have that queued up?
No, I wanted to do that one after the AR-15 thingy.
Then go ahead and pick what you want to do next. You say, I don't care.
I don't
and then
care.
you do care.
I don't care. How about this is important. I think it's important. I think it sends a message, and that's Kerry, Secretary of State Kerry, declares that ISIS, and it's not the one that's the secret agency with Archer and all that. That used to be ISIS.
No, I got you.
Okay. ISIS is committing genocide. Now, why is that big, Nate?
It's not.
It is.
Why is that big, Brian?
Because now the UN can come get involved because genocide. No, here's the thing. It says he has declared that ISIS state is committing genocide against Christian and other minorities, the Shiites and the I can't think of the other group there. That's an ethnic group in the Middle East.
Yeah,
but
sure. So it's something that a lot of people have been calling for a long time.
In fact,
I think Hillary Clinton.
He's been reluctant.
I think Hillary Clinton came out recently and said, "Yeah, it's wrong that it hasn't been categorized as genocide."
The U.S. government has been reluctant to call. Now, I agree to one extent. You don't want to casually throw genocide around.
Right. That's kind of like casually throwing terrorism around.
Exactly. Because
it has
what does
the same
that mean?
effect.
Well,
it dilutes the word and it becomes meaningless.
There is a definition. I'll get to that in a little bit. But he finally came out and said it. Of course, the Christians in the United States are all happy about that. Kerry was facing a lot of pressure from lawmakers and rights groups.
I said that. Yeah.
All right, so Kerry said, in my judgment, ISIS is responsible for genocide against groups and territory under its control. Oh, yeah, here, including Yazidis. Is that how you say that? Yazidis?
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Christians and Shia Muslims. Kerry said at the State Department, referring to the terror group Daesh, D-A-E-S-H, Daesh. It's kind of derogatory. They don't like that. They like ISIS better. So to piss them off, you say Daesh, which is an Arabic name for it. It's a Daesh, whatever.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's accused ISIS of crimes against humanity and ethnic cleansing. Okay, now this is the thing that international law has decided in 1948 at the UN Convention that genocide did not require, this was after the Second World War, their territory. Now, according to the UN Convention, this is sort of the definition of genocide. Or you just want me to go?
What?
I'm hoping for some feedback. Well, I talked about your mother.
I heard you. interacting with people.
With actual listeners?
Yeah, no.
One of us?
No.
22% of their territory they lost.
Yeah.
Now, it's been because they've lost that is attributed to U.S. airstrikes.
Yeah.
And from Russian missions in
So
Syria.
what you're saying is
as well as the Syrian Kurdish factions, which are,
Right.
those are the ones that have the fighting women
Yeah.
and stuff that kick ass.
So you're saying that Obama's doing a great job in the war on terror.
I'm saying the Russians and the Kurds are doing a great job on the No, the U.S. is in there kicking butt. All right, so
Yeah, just, droning people.
Also, the Iranian-backed Shiite militias are also being supported in being employed against ISIS. Also, they've made progress in, what is that, Palmyra? What city was that?
Which city? What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, Palmyra.
So
The site of an ancient heritage site that ISIS has been ransacking. All the museums and the artifacts and the old buildings are destroying. That's just horrible.
yeah.
Horrible, in my opinion, that the history that they're trying to destroy. They're saying that because they've lost power and status, that it makes it more difficult to recruit Syrians and other foreign nationals to join the jihad in the Middle East. So that's a good thing. I think you could destroy ISIS in about 30 days if you really wanted to.
You think so? And you think classifying what they're doing as genocide is going to cause that to happen? People
It will not.
People are going to get more serious about it.
No.
No.
But I think that has legal implications, and now they could move on it, and I think it's creating a little spark.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think
fanning the fire under the international community
Yeah.
to do something.
Getting some countries or areas that were hesitant to get involved might start thinking about it, or might increase their involvement or whatever. But let's take a break. I don't know if you have a trivia question.
I do. I do.
Yes, I hope it's about St. Patrick's Day.
It is
I mean,
not.
St. Patty's Day.
Oh, God, don't say that.
Kiss me, I'm Irish.
I'm offended. Okay.
I have green beer. I have a good... Look, plenty of Irish people have
Drink Miller High Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think none of them would.
It's established in 1903 in Milwaukee,
Well,
Wisconsin.
they would, because if you gave it to them free, they'd do it. Because, they're cheap. Oh, no, that's the Scots.
All right.
All right. Which president of the United States did not vote until he was 62 years of age?
I know the answer.
Because he had not established an official place of residence because he had moved many times as a soldier. That's your hint.
Oh. See, I was thinking because...
Age 62, he had
Yeah,
not
wow.
voted because he had no permanent address. Because he was a military soldier.
But soldiers vote all the time.
Now they do. Apparently then they didn't. So that's another clue.
hint.
That's another hint.
All right. AdOutShow.com. We'll be right back.
Freedom to live the life she wants.
I was working as a corporate executive. I never had time with my family. Then I got downsized. I decided I was never going to work for anyone again. What I like about this is I get to be my own boss, work at home around my family, and provide a great lifestyle.
Go to income51.com for free information today. That's income51.com. Start earning great money as soon as next week. That's income51.com. Income51.com.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Paraswabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is John Greenhut, the CEO of Paraswabs. And if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Paraswabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Paraswabs risk-free, call 1-800-679-0476. That's 1-800-679-0476. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today.